Hey y'all, it's December 10, which means we are reading in Luke 10. This chapter has a lot of really good in it as well, where it talks about treading on the serpents and they can't do anything with us. It gives the story of the Good Samaritan, but the one story that I want to just rest in this morning is the story of Martha and Mary at the very end of the chapter, verses 38 through 42. Now, as they were traveling along, he entered a village, and a woman named Martha welcomed him into her home. She had a sister called Mary who was seated at the Lord's feet listening to his word. But Martha was distracted with all her preparations, and she came up to him and said, "Lord, do you not care that my sister has left me to do all the cleaning alone? Then tell her to help me." But the Lord answered and said to her, "Martha, Martha, you are worried and bothered about so many things, but only one thing is necessary, for Mary has chosen the good part, which shall not be taken away from her." This story always kind of makes me sit and just do a heart check. And oftentimes I find myself lacking, and I find myself being more like Martha than Mary. It's so easy to get caught up in everything you have to do that you forget to just sit at the feet of Jesus and remember that that is what our sole purpose here on earth is to do, is to glorify him, to serve him, and to pursue him in a close relationship with him. And a quote that Charles Spurgeon said was, "The way to get revival is to begin at the Master's feet. You must go there with Mary, and afterwards you may work with Martha." And it's so true. How many times do we go out there with our cup just completely empty and we think we're going to get everything done? And then we wonder why we're so exhausted and why we're just at the end of our rope so often. And the answer is simple. Go to the Master's feet, get your cup refilled, and then go out and refill others' cups. Because you cannot draw from a dry well. Otherwise, you just can't. There's nothing else to add on to that. You cannot draw from a dry well. And something that I heard said is that there are 3 types of people. The first type is like Mary. They know how to serve, but they also know how to sit at Jesus' feet. They know how to do both. They have that healthy balance in their life. Then there are people like Martha, who in their heart, their heart is in the right place, but they forget what is truly important, and they get so caught up in the busyness of life and everything. And then there's the third people who, they're not even in the house of Jesus. They're not even going to the house of Jesus. They're just out there living their life, and they're not even thinking about the Lord. If you fall into the last 2 categories, I just invite you to come and sit at the feet of the Father, to just bask in his presence, to just dwell in his peace. And just let yourself sit there. No expectations, no to-do lists, no worries. Just sit and let him minister to you. So, as always, go read the chapter for yourself.